Welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the Cardano family. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for sticking around. From the last update, which was just last night, you guys absolutely went crazy. Again, as I've said to you guys from the beginning on a day-to-day basis, that's what keeps me going, right? So as I've always started off in each and every one of my videos, if you want to see these updates on a continuous basis, smash that like button, hit that red subscribe button, and of course let me know in the comments. And you guys did exactly that, so I really appreciate that. And you will continue to see these ADA updates, so continue doing what you're doing. So looking at the overall markets as we are going into this upcoming week ahead of us, you are seeing majority of the coins seeing a little bit of a lag. Nothing too crazy in the grand scheme of things, just a little minor pullback. You are seeing some coins that are up, just a few handful ones, but overall majority of the market is seeing a little bit of a minor pullback. But I think this upcoming week ahead of us, we are going to see positive momentum for the entire space. But let's take a look at what's happening with ADA. Before we do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So price is currently sitting at 45.88 cents. So if you want to round it up, 46 cents. And as far as Bitcoin dominance, I'm sorry, not Bitcoin dominance, as far as Bitcoin comparative goes, we're up about 0.5%, and that is of course really nice to see. Market cap at $16.2 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at 217.1 million. So what has changed compared to yesterday, and again, this is the beauty of doing day-to-day analysis, because we can indicate this. We have seen a little bit of a decrease in the volume, and again, it goes back to what I've said in my update, I think about 2 days back. We're seeing less buying pressure, less interest in a lot of altcoins, and that's just the reality as of now. But I think that could change, and I'm going to share some key metrics with you guys as to why I think that. So starting off with this today, I want to kind of cover this to a lot of I would say non-believers of ADA that don't really realize this and don't really pay attention to this, as you should be paying attention to, because you can see this for yourself. A huge milestone, actually. The Cardano network has reached a significant milestone, surpassing $10 million. Wow, did I say dollars? 10 million native tokens. Let that sink in. Let's kind of pause here. The network has surpassed 10 million native tokens. This achievement underscores Cardano's increasing adoption within the blockchain and cryptocurrency space. Native tokens allow transacting of multi-assets on Cardano. Cardano uniquely allows users to transact with ADA, as well as unlimited number of users-defined custom tokens natively. Insane stuff. Huge milestone, and only the people that actually truly understand what this means is massive, in my opinion. And of course, on top of that, I've said this literally from the beginning, back when ADA was nothing compared to where it's at now. You are needing to understand that ADA is a proof of stake consensus. A huge chunk, I'll repeat that again, a huge chunk of its supply. Right now, what you're looking at, the circulation supply, which tells us how many coins right now are in circulation. We're looking at about 35.3 billion. And a huge chunk of this is just staked. A lot of Cardano believers are just staking and just earning passive income right now, free money at the end of the day, and just compounding that. And there are people that are making a living, believe it or not. There's two types of people in the crypto space. There's ones that just go and start gambling left and right, this coin, chasing green candles here and there. And there's ones that actually have patience, actually understand that, this market doesn't just move straight towards the upside. Sometimes it's just a gradual, move towards the upside, which is a healthy move, right? Like a gradual increase with the overall market, which ADA is doing. It's definitely doing that. And then, of course, if the parabolic cycle were to return, which I think it would, and majority of these people realize that, just like what I'm saying, then, great, that's cherry on top. That's when you unload a lot of your position, and then, reaccumulate back, or just keep holding if you are in it for the long haul. And that's what a lot of people don't understand, and that's just so funny to me. And the fact that so much of this is staked, when the hype comes into play, that's where Cardano, in my opinion, is gonna go crazy. And if you're looking at BTC dominance, it's falling down right now. And again, this is a huge index or a tool that you need to incorporate in your analysis. If you're a new investor, start understanding how dominance works and start educating yourself with the dominance and the correlation it has with the overall market. You're seeing dominance going down right now. And we had a huge news, of course, just last week, ETFs being approved on Ethereum. So could this really be the start to the altcoin season? Dominance is pulling down. It's giving me an indication. Last time we saw dominance sitting at this level kind of dates back to May 1st. And then we saw that massive spike because, of course, we know what happened, in the month of May at the beginning. We did see Bitcoin still seeing a little bit of a retracement. And, if dominance continues to fall low to this 53%, this is huge. Great thing that you want to be seeing for dominance index and altcoins as well. But I still believe we still have Bitcoin to move more towards the upside, hit new all-time highs. Usually Bitcoin moves up first, has its all-time high, then you do see in the last bit altcoins just absolutely exploding. And for altcoins to explode, it doesn't require too much time. And if you've been in this space, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And now there's a lot of interest coming in from these massive institutions, and I think altcoins are going to be a very attractive place to look for a lot of these massive hedge funds, these institutional investors. So it's going to be very interesting to see how these next few months play. But let's give it a refresh life for Bitcoin to see what's happening. Bitcoin right now is pushing up as we're going into Monday morning, $68,643 right now. Of course, massive resistance coming in its way. If that's able to push, if Bitcoin is able to close 70K, as a monthly, candle above 70K, beautiful things could happen in the following month if that were the case. But of course, we cannot, keep some unpredictable news that could affect the space. That's obviously not in our control, but based on what we're seeing right now, Bitcoin is setting itself to have a great week ahead of it for itself. But let's take a look at what's happening with ADA briefly. So ADA is currently sitting at 46 cents, and I know a lot of people get happy about that. Believe it or not, there's a lot of people in the ADA community that actually get happy about that. Remember, these people know what they're doing. They understand the risk, they understand everything. Obviously needs to be considered when they are investing in the crypto space. And majority of the ADA true, and hear me out very carefully, the true ADA supporters understand what exactly is happening. As of now, what I've said to you guys before, and I'll say it again, we're looking at ADA holding really good around this support line. We didn't see it just make its way back down to 40 cents. 40 cents, the last retest was April 15th, but since then we haven't retested the support line. Shows you that there's a lot of buying pressure around here, and as of now the momentum is holding good around where it's at now. If Bitcoin is able to push back above 70K, of course, as I've said, I do predict that we will see ADA making its way back up to these levels. But as of now, things are looking not as bad as a lot of people think, and especially when you look at it from the bigger picture. Just 2 months ago, one ADA was at 80 cents, and people were insanely excited around here. And now that the price is almost down 50%, and this can happen even in a bull market. Not many people even want to touch it. And the crazy thing is, around here people were ready to FOMO in, quote unquote. But while you're seeing this retest, your people just don't want to touch it. And again, at the end of the day, everyone psychological brain works differently. Psychologically, everyone usually thinks, honestly, what am I saying? Psychologically, our brain tends to think the same. When there's a lot of excitement, people tend to think, oh, I cannot miss this and that. But when it gets boring, that's when your true feelings come across to see what type of investor you really are. But that's my overall take on ADA. This is solely for the people that enjoy these Cardano updates, which is the Cardano community. And based on the feedback that I received, appreciate you guys. I do this for you. Just continue supporting, and you will continue to see these updates for you guys. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Been Crypto ZX, and peace out.